Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. My name is Ivan and I wanted to make a short trade recap on the trade which I took today on Gbpusd on 16th of June 2025. It was a sell trade and I want to go through it as quickly as possible, as you have seen my live record of how I took it, how I managed the trade, and so on and so on. So starting with my high time frame, we started the trading week on weekend with my chart markup on the Gbpusd. So I was kind of in an indecision because, as you can see on my high time frame, I didn't have a clear bias. I was not so bullish or bearish. So as you have seen in the video, I waited for either of GBP or Euro USD to reach the previous day's high in order to gauge the momentum from there. So the GBP was stuck right here in the 4-hour CB, and it wasn't able to reach the previous day's high, which is Friday's high right there. So I was expecting the Gbpusd to be the weak one to draw towards the sell side once Euro took out the previous day's high and started showing some signs of bearish momentum. So after seeing that the Euro have swept the previous day's high, I didn't go in immediately searching for sells. So I dropped down to the 1 hour time frame, but I couldn't get myself an entry because the price action over there was overly bullish. As you can see right here, if I can show you, these London highs here were swept during the AM session open and the price pushed to the upside, and then when the Euro took out the previous day's high, which is characterized by this X which I drawn out, as you can see, this high right here took out the high which was on the far end right there. So I was expecting bearish momentum. So surprisingly, Euro was the one which showed too much bearish momentum because GBP was retracing too deeply to be favorable to short. So I was expecting GBP to be the one which should provide more clean bearish momentum to the sell side to capitalize on the move lower, at least towards the 4-hour open, which happened over down there at 9 a.m. So after the price changed its momentum from bullish to bearish after the price closed below this up close candle, and it has swept this buy side, which is the PM session of Friday. I was expecting the price to be performing a purge and revert model off of this 15-minute fair value gap, which was created in the Asian session of Friday last week, which was pretty an insane drop. So after that, I dropped lower to the low time frame to see my confirmations. As you can see, there was a purge of this previous 30-minute cycle high and AM session, and price performed a market structure shift right here. That's where I entered the market short, but on one of my accounts I thought I entered the market short first. It was a limit which was never triggered, which I ended up taking a late entry on this equilibrium of this range, I thought this make by model could essentially finish because we already if you can see clear, this was the first low risk buy, low risk sell, sorry, and this was the first it was like the first uh, distribution leg and the first the stage of distribution, and here was the silver bullet, and the silver bullet, if you can see it, it pierced through the equilibrium, so I was expecting price to at least reach this low, but when the PM session opened without providing the bearish momentum to push to the downside, I trailed my stops on this high right here, which ended up being stopped out. And as you can see, my before and after trade, my stop loss was actually even a little bit bigger than it was, but yeah, I trailed it accordingly and I got stopped out. If you wonder what happened here, I did enter an accidental market long, but I closed it immediately. And then yeah, I think that's it for today. And if you have gotten any value from it, please feel free to comment what's your biggest takeaway, and kindly subscribe to Ivan Trades for more value. And if you want, you can join my free Telegram community where I share chart updates and different self-development tips. It's Ivan Trades channel. It's where I record my trading progress every single day essentially. So thank you for sticking around. It's Ivan Trades, and until I see you next time, have a good one.